Ow. You need to go away. He's whooping his ass. Oh, lovely. That's not cool. Fuck off, dude. Another chest. We're almost at the end. Let's see what's going on in here. Get to the bottom of this mess. That's a demon.
You must give me more.
She's a mage.
Starkhaven will not submit. I put that idiot Goran Vale into the Prince's Sea, but the other families won't heed him. I must marry him to Flora and solidify our hold. But I need more power.
I've given you much. Your desires run deep. You've already traded your husband and your children. What more can you offer?
Yeah, what's going on here?
At the Blooming Rose, 50 silvers standard for a whore.
You'll hardly find my services standard.
Who is this? Who are you? How did you get here? Sebastian.
You were my mother's friend. How could you murder her?
Such an ugly word. I prefer remove the only obstacle between her and her dreams.
This was your idea.
I could create such desires if I wished. But it's far easier to nurture those that already exist. The desire for power is easy to find. You and your friend both possess it, do you not? You both wish to rise.
Bitch, what? No, fuck off. You're
Not if it meant selling out my family.
not gonna get me.
How loyal were your friends to you? Everyone has a price. Everyone wants something.
Do not listen to her.
Oh, such a pious soul, masking so much ambition. Are you so different from my lady? You yearn for the same lands, the same power.
I am the rightful heir. She is a usurper and murderer.
You swore to put aside worldly goods and ambitions, but they couldn't stop you from wanting them.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
You'll be a good ruler. It doesn't matter what you do to get there.
I'm not acting from ambition. I only want what's best for my people.
For the people who'll adore you. All those smiles they used to save for your brother. Now you'll be the shining prince. All you have to do is kill anyone in your way.
Silence, temptress. Your whispers led our allies astray. You're the only one I must kill.
There you go, Sebastian. You know what's up. Oh, we gotta fight. And this bitch. Fuck off. Assistance, my friends, because I'm kind of in the middle of getting my ass kicked. Like that. You gotta let that happen. That was your turn. God, what the fuck is killing me?
Let us return to the Chantry. I must pray for Lady
Really, only 11 silver. From a noble. Broke bitch. That all that's around here, really? Nothing else? Oh well.
Let us return to the Chantry.
Sebastian, I am so sorry is such an inadequate word. When I think what Mother made us do, what those creatures made us do.
We were friends, Flora.
It was like a cloud came down on me. All I could feel or think was what the demon allowed.
Are you gonna fault her on the demon controlling her? I don't think it's on her.
Did your mother order the attack on Sebastian's family?
She did. You know Mother, Sebastian. She was always jealous of your parents. The demon twisted that until it was all she could think of. She was determined to seize Starkhaven for herself.
What else is there? Yeah, where'd the demon come from?
Was your mother a mage? How did she find this demon?
We've never had magic in our line. Perhaps that made Mother too confident. She thought she could deal with the demon and not fall prey to it. Those ruins there were unearthed when we expanded the house. Mother found the demon inside. I think she had signed her bargain before we even knew.
Yeah, the demon's dead, but it doesn't matter.
Don't blame your mother. The desire demon made this happen.
I doubt many people will be so forgiving. If it takes every last coin my family owns, I will make reparations to everyone we've wronged. Starting with you, Sebastian. We weren't the only ones vying for Starkhaven. If you face more opposition, you have my support.
It will not make up for what happened.
No, that's true.
I'll tell you when I need you.
Alright, so Sebastian friendship gone up. That's cool. Well, I'll be on his good side when the ending rolls around. Where did everyone else go? There's two other guys, weren't there? Why did I come down here? There's nothing. It doesn't lead to anything. Why couldn't they just open up all the doors for me so I can get out faster? Why not do that? Why make me go back the exact same way I came from? Why did that completely different passageway lead me back to the way I got in from? Like when I was down in the underground temple, the way out was like nowhere near the inside way.
That's the song they sing at the Chantry, right? It's pretty, but a little repetitive.
Then you know the story. How Andraste became the Maker's divine bride and convinced him to offer us a second chance.
Right, but I never understood why she had to die.
Her mortal husband betrayed her out of jealousy.
But if he wanted her to spread her faith, couldn't she do that better alive?
The Maker gave us free will. By his betrayal, Mafarath showed us that men were not yet worth saving.
I don't know. It's a nice story, but I think it's got some holes.
Meryl being Meryl, that's okay. She can believe what she wants, that's her right. She's also a daily show, so she has her own beliefs.
There are still many refugees. You've never come to the alienage, Fenris.
I don't live in the alienage.
Don't you care about the plight of our people? Not even a little bit.
I don't need to visit the alienage to know what they suffer. I know it better than you.
Oh, Fenris, calm down, bud. Calm down a
I've
bit.
lived there for years. I see it firsthand.
And I lived it.
Play nice, you two, or I'll put you in the corner.
I had hoped prayer might cleanse me of the Desire Demon's touch, but I still hear her voice so clearly. I feel like I've bathed in filth that will never come off.
Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong.
You acted honorably. Why are you ashamed?
The demon didn't lie. I used to be bitterly jealous of my brother. I wanted to be prince. Now everything he had is mine. And he lies in ashes. I keep asking myself, do I want this because it's right? Or simply to have what I never thought I could?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Aren't you your parents' heir?
I'm the youngest son of 3. My parents were rather traditional. They wanted the heir and the spare, and I was left in the cold. They put me in the chantry to prevent my competing with my brothers.
I see, so this wasn't really your decision, was it?
You seem very dedicated to the Chantry. You were put there against your will.
At first, but it was the best thing that could have happened. I was a wild boy, a shame to my family. The Chantry made me a man. It's odd. When I wanted to rule, I would have been terrible at it. Now that I might be decent, I don't know if it's the right thing to do.
Oh, no, you must take back your land. No, you gotta follow your heart, buddy.
It's the wisdom not to want power that lets you use it wisely.
You didn't feel what that demon stirred in me.
You don't know that.
It cannot be right to lead any army to Starkhaven with such doubt in my heart. I owe you more than I can say, Hawk. I will offer my service to you here before I move on.
No, you don't owe me anything, bud. I'm just doing the right
If you want
thing.
to help me, do it because we're friends. There's no debt between us.
You have a good soul, Hawk. It was truly the Maker who led you to me.
No, I think it was my own 2 feet that led me to you.
I think this is yours.
My grandfather's bow, but where did you get it?
One of the Flint Company mercenaries had it.
Thank you. It's hard to mourn the loss of a thing while my family lies dead. But I did think of it.
Oh, tell me more about it.
What's the story behind that bow?
As the youngest son, it was my place to lead Starkhaven's militia. But I never had a talent for swordplay. Too much getting hit. My grandfather said the bow is the wise man's weapon. You can defend your city without opening its gates. Grandfather said the day I could pull the string on his bow, it would be mine.
So, is it yours?
Then why didn't you have it with you?
I was 13 when my grandfather made me that promise. I would rise at dawn to practice my shots until I could hit the eye slit of a helmet from the top of the ramparts. But my parents pledged me to the Chantry before I could show him.
No, tell me
Were
more
you
about
and your
him.
grandfather close?
He was a man of the world, Prince of Starkhaven. But he had the most unshakable faith in the Maker. When my parents threatened to pledge me to the Chantry, he told me he'd gladly trade his title for a life of contemplation. The Maker ordained a place for each of us, I remember him saying. We have only to serve.
Are both better than a family? Nah.
I'm sorry I never got a chance to meet them, to save them.
I know. You're a true friend, Hawk. You brought me this to remember and honor them. But if I could bring back our lowest servant by snapping it in half, I'd do it without regrets.
You're a good man, Sebastian.
I think
Decent fellow.
Grandfather is smiling now, seeing me holding his bow.
Your grandparents would be so proud of you.
You knew them?
When I was a girl, the Amels were one of our most prominent families. I'm glad to have one of their line in the estate again. How can I help you?
Yeah, tell me more about
How
you.
long have you been Grand Cleric?
I became a lay sister here when I was only a girl. My parents died of fever, and I was taken in by the Chantry. Eventually, I took my vows. After I had served for some time, the revered mothers agreed that I should travel to Orlais. The Divine herself appointed me Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. That was near 30 years ago.
No, you've been doing it for a while then, haven't you?
You knew my grandparents.
I dedicated your mother into the Chantry. She was a beautiful baby. Your grandmother was a very proper lady, but she was beside herself that day. And your mother put a fist in my eye.
As a baby?
What is the Chantry's stance on the Qunari presence here?
Would it help anything for us to get involved? Or is it more likely to light the kindling? If the Qunari act against us, the Templars will defend Kirkwall. Otherwise, we guard ourselves best by waiting.
Yeah, you should do more for the
Are
city.
you intending to stay neutral about the Qunari and mages forever?
The Maker's time is not men's time. We do not need to rush. The Chantry is not a domineering father with the whip always in hand. She is a gentle mother who knows her children learn best when allowed to learn themselves.
You're a gentle lady. I can respect that. Stand by what you believe. I won't fight you on that. What am I gonna go do now? Hang on, what are my options? Prime suspect, Black Powder conspiracy, or courtesy, demand the Qun. Talk to Isabella. Talk to Ariani. Contact Mr. Selby at the docks. That will help apostates in Kirkwall. I probably don't want Fenris near me when I do that. Let's go talk to Isabella, see what she wants. That's blood. Why is there blood on the floor? The hell are you doing here?
Anyone knows Karen? Has he
You've been nursing that empty mug for hours.
done anything
Get
wrong?
another drink or get out.
I'll do what I please.
Why do you always win at cards?
Because she cheats.
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back.
You're a good lady, Isabella, even though you have a weird way of expressing yourself.
A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here. The hanged man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
Save your money.
That's generous of you.
What's coin if not for spending, eh?
You could save up to buy yourself a new ship.
There you go, ruining our fun with good sense. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
Just alright.
That's mildly insulting, you know.
You know what I mean. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit...
Oh, you almost slipped up. What were you about to say?
If you hadn't been shipwrecked, we wouldn't have met. That would have been a shame.
I'll drink to that.
Didn't I already talk to you? What do I need to do that for?
You have to when
Have you ever been out in the open ocean?
Are you an Andrastian, Fenris?
If I say no, will you attempt to convert me?
Many elves believe in the Maker. I ask only because I want...